usual.
Yay!
Or should we call him Sponge Colin? He looks like he's in the Pear Island on SpongeBob SquarePants. But we're super excited for today's birthday party. Woohoo! We are live on YouTube, getting ready to roll. Welcome.
Hi.
And Yin Yen, we are live.
Yes, yes, I know we're live. And again, I have all these nerves for today. And you guys were really, really helpful to let me have these nerves. Okay. We are in decompression, or perhaps we are not. Be aware that we record for YouTube, so you can decide for yourself how you shine. You can switch on or off your camera, and you can switch on or off your mic. And otherwise, just be with us, this silly bunch of Wednesday Web Jam. Did we start already?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so today, wait a minute, I want to stop sharing this and get this out of my way. All right, welcome everybody, and especially if you are here for the first time, because you have arrived in this experiential living and learning lab. We are clumsy innovators, compassionate facilitators, cheeky co-creators like Hugo, who just signed in, ignorant experimentalists, all hungry to learn and make change happen. So perhaps you find answers today, and perhaps you find questions that help us all move forward. And how do we do that? We do that by failing forward. There is just no other way. So share with us your tears, your laughters, your stories, and your dreams. Yes. So today you also have arrived in our TeaBarBeerPub. And in this pub, we all can be informal and connect with each other deeper by conversations or by silence. You can choose. And today is very, very special. And let me borrow other participants' voices to show you how special. I'm going to share screen, so I hope it works. Hold on. There we go.
Hello everybody.
Yoo-hoo! We have made 1 year, 52 sessions online.
1 year of jamming, learning and failing together.
Yay! So let's have a big party on Wednesday.
Our first celebration
would include cake, drinks, champagne, non-alcoholic, alcoholic.
It will be on the 31st of March.
5 p.m. Amsterdam time.
And everybody come along.
Come and join us
in our fun activities.
And what will really happen, you'll just have to wait and see.
I hope a lot of people are going to join.
Will be incredible.
Looking forward to the celebration this Wednesday.
Don't miss it, and
see you there.
So here you are, people. You have arrived at number 52, our celebration jam session. Yes, we made it. We made it, and I pass on the mic to Jenny to introduce our special guest of today. Jenny, please.
That's me bowing. Because you can't see it. Thank you very much, Yin Yen. Thanks everybody to the crew, all the participants for the last year. It's been an absolute riot, a party. And actually, I'm just going to throw that virtual ball over to another dear friend, Stephen B.
Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Everybody, microphones off.
Hello. You can hear me, right?
Yes, Steve.
Good. Okay. Well, we have courtesy of Danny in Brazil, who's been with us for a long time, we have a treat. And I would like to highlight, yes, Danny's wife, Alessandra, is a fabulous chef and pastry chef. And we would like to show you what she has prepared for us. So Danny, I'm getting ready. Are you, you want to shoot the door now?
Yes, let's go.
Happy birthday to
you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy
birthday,
dear
I was gonna try for a second first, but I think we're just gonna stick with that. This is a gorgeous cake. Danny, you had something to say. Why don't you go ahead and say it? Danny?
Hello, everybody. I would like to present my wife, Alessandra. She made she made the cake with love. Okay, you are fantastic. We made it. It's an incredible group, and I would like to say thank you 10 times, 100 times, 1,000 times. Okay.
Let's cut the cake. Yes.
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Look at that. Oh my God. It's almost sad to watch it get cut.
Oh.
I want to be the lucky one. I want a piece.
This is so unfair.
Oh my God.
That's not fair.
We'll be best. We'll be fantastic.
Food porn. Oh, goodness.
Okay, so
Please eat some and show us some gratitude. Oh, champagne.
Danny's going to try the cake.
In honor of everybody.
So jealous.
So can Alessandra tell us about the cake? We'd like to hear. Can she describe the cake?
Yes, it's a lemon cake. No, pill cake, Danny. It's a lemon cake with a whipping cream filling and blackberry jam.
Ooh.
Ooh. How long does it take you to make that?
2 days, because I have to make the batter filling, and after that I have to arrange the cake, and just another day I decorate the cake.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
I would like
everybody.
Cheers.
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 Alessandra, my birthday is December 6th.
Maybe if the vaccine here in Brazil would come to us, it
will
my
be a pleasure
to make your cake in your house.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Thank you.
My birthday is December 10th. We can go to Brazil together. How about that?
Okay, let's do it.
I've got one more surprise for Alessandra. One more surprise for Alessandra. These flowers. It's for you, my dear. They were just delivered on the doorstep. But we got the address wrong. If you don't mind, you keep the cake and I'll keep the flowers.
They sent the flowers to you, Jenny?
It's the wrong address.
Very much.
UK, Brazil.
Thank you.
I love that. Oh my God, it's beautiful. Thank you so much. It's beautiful. Amazing. Thank you. But thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for making that. Okay, back to Mark, I think, right?
Yeah. So today is a very special day. Every birthday is a special day, and it's all about gratitude today for everybody creating this together, the Wednesday Web Jam, and so we're really just here in our tea bar pub thingy that we've got going on here, and we've done one of these sessions before where it's kind of like an unconference. So anybody here is going to be able to say, I want to have a discussion about such and such, and then we'll set up a breakout room, and other people that are interested in having a conversation about that can get together. So that's what we're going to do now. So what we'd like for you to do is, in the chat, please send a personal message to Yunyan. So when you're in the chat, you can, the little blue to button, you click on that and select Yunyan and send her, if you want to have a certain room to talk about a certain subject, message Yunyan and say, I would like to talk about whatever that subject is. So for example, Pedro and Anupa are going to have a conversation about making the Wednesday Web Jam cookbook. So if anybody's interested in sharing recipes and putting recipes into the cookbook, then when we open the breakout rooms, you'll see cookbook room. And I think Ezekiel would like to have a table. Ezekiel, you want to tell us about what you're going to have a table about?
Sure. I'm super curious to hear from anybody who has learned or taken away something from Wednesday Web Jam that you have applied in your work or your life in some way. So I just want to see how the Wednesday Web Jam has translated into your life professionally or otherwise.
Awesome. And we'll also have anybody who doesn't want to go into one of those breakout rooms can just stay here at the bar, and Yunyan and I will be your bartenders, and we'll serve you a virtual drink of something. Not sure how that's going to work, but we'll figure it out. So here, very quickly, we'll put those instructions that I just gave into the chat. So if you're interested in opening a room, Yunyan is going to be setting those rooms up right now. She's already started to set those up. If you have any subjects you'd like, please put them in there. And Anupa, did you see any people that might have put a subject directly in the chat and not directly to Yunyan?
Not as yet. Everybody's talking about the cookbook. So let's see. I think if anybody wants to share their idea, please pop it into the chat.
I will suggest another room that I'd like to, if you'd like to host, is I'd like to have a discussion. Where are you going to travel once COVID is over? What's your place that you want to go to? You know, especially like a Wednesday Web Jam location. Who do you want to visit?
Post-COVID travel, for example.
Post-COVID travel plans.
Yeah. Okay, good one. So Yunyan, how are we doing? Are we ready to roll?
I'm checking it. I got one more by David. He's going to join Ezekiel.
Is that?
Yeah, post-COVID travels. Jenny, about Shakespeare. That's another one.
Okay.
Al wants to talk about virtual reality. So we've got something interesting here.
Yeah, I've got 6 rooms. I'm scrolling my messages. That's it. We got 6 rooms. Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. So here's how this is going to work. As soon as we open the breakout rooms, you will be able to click on the breakout rooms button in your Zoom screen, and you'll be able to select to go to one of the rooms, or you can stay here in the main room. And we're going to have, I think, about 20 minutes total for us to have discussions in those breakout rooms, which are tables in the beer bar tea pub thingy that we've got going on here. So are we ready? Is everybody ready to go into hyperspace and
yes.
And you can walk around if you want to, go to another room if you get tired of talking to somebody.
Of the host. Yes, of course. I'm going to open the rooms. There you go.
Woo-hoo. Okay, have fun, everybody. See you when you get back. You have to click on the breakout rooms button and then select which of the rooms you want to go to.
I think you have to be assigned though, right? Or no?
Nope. You can walk. Everybody walks to where they want to go. You have to kind of scroll down to the bottom past all of the
Yeah, I see that down
participants.
there. Okay, travel plans, great.
And Ezekiel's table is talking about things that you've learned from Wednesday Web Jam. So cool.
Here I go.
My virtual reality room looks pretty lonely, so I'll just stay here.
I tell you what, if you want to go, well, somebody might jump in there with you, but
no.
Ezekiel,
I think
Ezekiel is big time interested in virtual reality. I can tell you that he might want to talk to you about that.
I know we're actually talking offline about it, so I'm good there.
Oh, okay.
I'll just stay here. I don't want to be in a room by myself.
What kind of drink would you like, Al?
I have a lemonade.
Lemonade here. See if I can mix one up for you.
So I love your little party hat.
Courtney,
It's having trouble following you around as you move.
Hey, dears, I'm trying to get into my Shakespeare room and the people are leaving. I can't get in there.
Wait. Okay. Go to Shakespeare. There you go.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay. Alexia, I'm trying to help you in a second. Don't worry.
Okay.
Let me see.
Everybody,
Alexia.
is anybody else struggling to get to a destination that they can't make? Or do you want to just hang out here?
Yeah, can I?
I don't really.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to get to the cookbook room.
Okay, and pardon me, I am not sure who you are. Alexia, are you Alexia?
No, I'm Alexia. I don't have the option to go to a room at the bottom of my screen.
Yes,
Are you Are you using the Zoom app or are you using the browser version of Zoom? Where would you like to go, Alexia? Let's put it that way.
Well, the cookbook room sounds really good.
Yeah,
we'll put you in
I'm
the cookbook
moving
room.
you. I'm moving you.
Awesome. And Al, did you want to go somewhere?
Well, I'm going to say one thing real quick, and then I'm going to jump over to Ezekiel's room.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be great in 2 years if we had an actual convention or something like that, where we pick a location and we tell everyone we're going to meet there, and we could all meet in person? I think that would be unbelievable.
Yeah, we're going to do that. That's
Awesome.
that's definitely on the cards.
Yeah, sounds good. Okay. I'm going to hop now. So a nice talk.
Okay, great.
I'm gonna send you Al. Louise, I saw you coming in. Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Welcome at our party.
Thank you.
You can hang out with us at the bar, or you can take a look at the list of the breakout rooms and choose a place to walk to.
Oh, I think I'm going to stay at the bar. That's usually where I would hang out.
Cool. Yeah.
Great. Hey, Ayana. Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Good to see you all.
Hi, Ayana.
Hey.
I was thinking about you the other day.
Yes.
Because we hadn't seen you in a while, and I was like, oh, I remember. Because it's like funny. I was actually maybe interesting conversation here for the bar is like, what was your favorite Wednesday Web Jam? Anybody?
There's several. So
okay.
But it's hard for me to name them all. But I like the one where we dealt with the design thinking for the healthcare. Oh, I can't remember that. I can't remember the name of it though.
Using the journey mapping cards, is that one?
Yeah, that really resonated with me. And we talked about how we applied what we've learned here from our experience here in the Web Jam. I've applied that to my teaching, which is, I found that really helpful. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
How about you, Arna? What was your favorite Wednesday Web Jam?
I'm so distracted by Sylvain being.
I know, I'm about to say, what is Sylvain doing? What are you doing?
Totally distracting
He's
me.
mountain biking. That's awesome. That's so cool.
I know, it's so. I don't know
He's
why.
exercising.
This guy can move.
What's happening to this guy? I don't know.
I didn't know Sylvain was a cyclist. That's awesome.
Well, I know the only time I met him at the conference is, but usually in a bar somewhere like this. And now we're in the bar and he's on a bike. It makes no sense. I don't know what's happening.
We are the new normal now.
For
the Wednesday Web Jam anniversary.
Ah, awesome. So, well done. So we should all be on a bike next time.
We
That'd
should
be
do
good.
a biking web jam, just like we did
Yeah.
the mobile web jam. Yeah.
Like for an hour.
Not after I fractured my wrist in December. I am not getting on a bicycle anytime soon. I'm still recouping, but no more casts. Which
They
is
make
good.
stationary bikes. You could just go to the gym and
There we go.
ride a stationary bike.
There we go.
So, but to your question, I was so I'm always. I mean, there's different jams I like parts of it, but like I said last time, the last one we had with Fika, I like the visual, the way she used sort of her skill, basically drawing skill, but also to tell a story. So it was both on the level of storytelling and how to visualize it. That was I really liked that because it kind of mixed sort of the virtual and the real world. I really enjoyed that. Also, I mean, content wise as well, but I was really struck by the way that was like, yeah, why don't we do more of that? And obviously you need to have those skills to make these beautiful drawings but I don't know, that was really cool. It's also the last one I've seen, so maybe my memory is just really bad. I'm like, I can't remember the other ones. I don't know. No. No, but sometimes. Sorry.
It's like there's a bias that's related to how recently you've seen something. I can't remember.
Yeah. No, totally. Of course, because you're like, oh yeah, I really, because it still resonates with me. But sometimes it's. And I like, but it's so different. I mean, if you think about Ayani's jam, I mean, content-wise, it's such a different thing, right? So the meaning of it and the importance of it. So I like that we're doing all these different kind of topics, and we're not afraid to kind of, have all these, even if it's a difficult topic to talk about, we have it. So I think that's nice. And in total, if we combine all of these, and so we just mentioned having a physical meetup and having almost like a conference, if you will, if you get everyone together. I think if you put all those topics together and say, in 1 or 2 days, I mean, that's an amazing, rich gathering of topics and people and inspiration and experiments. And so for me, it's this idea of having a conference that is spread out over a whole year instead of having 2 or 3 days. So yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, I was thinking back to the first one, Arna, and how we scheduled a thing for 2 hours, and we ended up having over 1,000 people sign up, and it was a webinar instead of a 100-person meeting, and yet what we did there was really fun, right? Like I remember what was the woman's name, the journalist, amazing. She was at the conference as well, and she talked all about coronavirus, and it was like, oh, this is kind of like, why are we? Yeah, it was long but it was really interesting. It was like super interesting, but we were like panicking backstage. Is like, she's talking a long time about coronavirus, and like everybody's freaked out about coronavirus, but yet it was really cool. And then David Kester came on and talked about, like, he did that thing with the cameras and external. I mean, it was all like, we had no idea what we were doing, but we were just doing it, right? And that was probably one of my funnest, just because it was the first one, and we were totally setting the bar for failing forward. It wasn't a failure, but it was like the first big experiment, right? It was fun.
Yeah, and the other thing is the community building that I've learned. What I've learned is that because if you have a conference, and obviously our conference didn't happen last year, and maybe not even, I mean, it might happen at the end of the year, but I'm not going to be part of that anymore, but still, because I left the company. But what I've learned is that the one thing I struggled with is how do you create human connections and community in a virtual way, and through video conferencing. How do you do it? Because it's so, you turn it on, you turn it off, and you don't really have these moments, these personal moments together that you can connect. But what I've learned is that you can't do it in a like a webinar, like a almost classic setup. But if you have this kind of setup that you're there, like we are every Wednesday, and it might not be necessarily to have it every week, but have it over time, these touch points, these moments where you get together, then relationship starts building. And we created relationships with people and amongst people that never met in real life, but they did create a strong relationship, and people can come back to it because it's there every way. And so that's a realization I had. Like that's really, really powerful.
I really want to invite Donna to tell about her experience. And I love Donna for one little small act she did. And yeah, please, Donna, tell how you arrived here with us.
I have no idea how I first got here, and I don't really remember the first one, but one of the first ones I remembered was the woman that had a family of 4 and fit their year's worth of garbage into a mason jar. That it was just, she explained it really well, so you believed her, but it was kind of unbelievable. But every week, it seems like there's always something that you didn't even think that you would even think about being talked about. And another thing that I just really love about this is that there's people from just about every single continent, and everybody gets along. You may not agree with each other, but there's some kind of common ground where you can have civil discussions, and it's wonderful to see, especially with a lot of the political climate in the United States and around the world. It's just very refreshing to see that, yes, it can work. People can help each other grow, and so that's it. I'm not a big speaker, so.
You may be not a big speaker, but you did one big act, and you mailed me, and it was a kind mail, and your offer was just kind. How can I help you? That's what you said in that mail. And to me, it was like a big hand. I was going to grab that hand with both my hands and drag you in. I hope I did that gently. But yeah, just seeing the question, how can I help you? If there's anything I can do, just reach out. And it was really, well, in a way simple, but so powerful. And with a lot of participants in the Wednesday Web Jam, it just started like that, just like that. So if I reflect, and when I dream and I mind wander about what happened after 52 sessions, then I still am amazed and also impressed what we can do, just being kind and asking this small question, how can I help you? And then, keep silent for a little while, just as I did with Ayana as well. Just enjoy the space that there will be stuff created and emotions shared. Yeah, it's I love to describe it as the most intriguing question for which I have no answer. Yeah.
I don't know why, but I'm suddenly feeling hungry for cake.
Hello, Frankie. Nice that you join us.
Yeah, I was hungry and I heard about cake. Thanks a lot. It's a good advertisement. It's implanted inside from the sound, the smell, and the scene.
Very good. Very good. So
Yeah,
tell
I mean,
us, share with us.
I saw a cake is dancing just now. I know.
Yeah, there's a dancing cake.
Arna's playing with his toys, I think.
Hi, Patrick. How are you? What did you bring to drink or to bite in? Cheers.
Sorry,
Lemonade.
I completely forgot to enjoy a little earlier. So I'm
No
not.
problem.
I'm not. I don't have fancy things to celebrate.
Well, you being with us is already very, very fancy.
Thank you.
What was the most impressive web jam for you? Share with us a bit. Ooh.
Well, there are a lot of them, to be honest. The first 10 they did include a special vibe and sentiment, because it was new. We are trying. We get to know each other. Yeah. So for me, it gave me a special feeling to by belonging to the group of Wednesday Web Jammers. Yeah, so I say 10, but maybe 15, I don't know, that kind of number. There are a lot of, yeah, I've learned a lot. I've tried a lot. I've learned a lot of new people around the world. Yeah, there are a lot of events, web jams to remember. Especially the last one for me, to be honest. The visualization and presentation from I forgot her name.
Fika.
It was that kind of original and creative that I used it as an example for some discussions later of last week. So yeah, is that good enough?
Great. Yeah, awesome.
No, we want to hear more.
That's exactly what my students ask me when I encourage them to talk, because it's like pulling teeth. And they go, is that good enough? I don't know what else to say. And I'm like, it's all good. It's all good. Definitely.
I'm working in my garden, to be honest, for the first day.
Oh, that's nice. Warm enough, I guess, right?
Yeah, it's like summer.
Yeah.
I'm almost melting.
Weird to have the heat again, right? The warmth. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Yin, what was your favorite?
I of course like my own 2 sessions.
No, come on.
Come on. And for what reasons? Exciting and, you know, feeling all these nerves and adrenaline. And I see Frankie say, yeah, it is about play. I didn't know how it all would work out, but having then found such a place where play is not only mentioned as a word, as a verb, but also in, you know, going through your veins, being in your DNA. I see Louisa. We have been in a workshop together, working with Ayana, chatting with Patrick also. So I could never have dreamt that there is a place where I don't have to defend play, where I don't have to explain play, where I can be myself, and for that suddenly be an example for people to behave in that way or whatever. So that was the big amazement. And because of this topic, I loved Bree's session about Stokes. I didn't know what the word Stoke was. I didn't know.
That was a good one. I agree.
Yeah. And we also got together and have chats about well, Stokes is just the object, but what's going on in the psychology of human beings, being able to play or being blocked playing, or what is the system? There's so much to, well, first of all, explore, and hopefully later on to work together. So finding soulmates here in this community, but I really think, I don't have to defend it anymore, or gosh. So that's what a crisis does to me.
Awesome. Yeah.
I think this is a big reason why I really enjoy joining you as often as I can. And this is something I noticed right away the first time I joined. I found you last fall when I was looking for other design thinkers in my area, and then on LinkedIn I found you, and I just found there was such a wonderful sense of like a sharing of deep knowledge or of truths that I relate to, but also of play, in the sense that you could joke around with one another. It was obvious to me that some of you knew each other well enough that you were able to let your guard down and be silly. And that was so refreshing the very first time. And I still talk to this day about when Arnie put, I think it was a background of yellow bubbles in the background, and he was pretending to be propelled or pushed around from one area to the other on the screen. And I guess that's when you did your presentation on the green background, green screen.
Yeah.
So
exactly.
For me, it's been a highlight,
so much
and
better.
Also really enjoying getting to know a few people a little bit more on screen. So the time in the breakout rooms has been really, really special as well. And that I think there's not one that I loved over a session or another, but the breakout room time is very special because it allows us to deepen the connections. And I will say it's inspired me to try an online class that I've been teaching off and on since 2007 called The Artist Way, which is based on the book by Julia Cameron. And it's about play and creativity and how do we move beyond our blocks. And so I tried it. I'm just on week 12 is next week. And it's been really powerful. All of the people that were joining, there's 12 of us, or of students, participants, they actually want to continue seeing each other online. And they're from, unlike the other times where it was just from my city, they're from around the world, or west part. And so that's been very special, but I've got to thank you for that, in allowing me to experience the flexibility and some ideas that really allow people to feel connected and able to share on a deeper level. I think so thank you for that. And thank you just for being there week in and week out, even if I can't make it. And then I come in and there's still this great vibrancy to it all.
Well, the beauty of it is we have to thank you as well. We have to thank all of you for showing up. We have to thank each other. It's like we should have this big group hug, right? Like where one day we'll all be together and we'll be able to hug each other again. But I mean, it has been very much an organic, it's almost like evolution, right? Like we started with Wednesday Web Jam 1, and it wasn't even called a Wednesday Web Jam. It was just a thing. And then we realized that there was more interest, and we were interested in continuing. And now it's sort of formed and evolved into a really strong community that meets, I mean, I think probably one of the things that it meets the most is people's emotional needs, right? To connect in a time of disconnection, but also it's this wonderful connection of a global community, right? That of people who, the other thing I think that's clear that we have is we have a learning community that's an exchange where the value is that community, and it's the exchange of knowledge and the exchange of ideas and just a safe place to play around. You know, if we had tried to do this, we probably would have failed because we would have overthought it, right? So it's also a beautiful representation of how using the principles that, you know, are embedded in what many of us do, which is this sort of design, human-centered design thing, which is just do stuff, prototype stuff, and see how, and iterate on it. I mean, it's a great example of that too, you know. So, God, I mean, in a year, Arna, and Yunyan, we've learned so much. It's been incredible. And I will tell everybody, share just a little secret. There were moments of doubt when we were like, nah, let 30, you know, 20 is good. 20 is good. Let's pull the plug. You know, the patient is still alive. Let's just, and I was like, but we plowed through. So
yeah. Mark, if you can make me co-host again, I can send something to the people in the breakout rooms.
Sure. I didn't realize am I the only host now?
Yeah, I just made you host a while ago. No problem. No problem.
Yep. Okay.
But I think so, Mark, to your point that having doubts about, you know, going forward with things like this, and not just this, but, you know, things that you kind of initiate yourself and kind of build out, and then I think doubts is also it's also basically testing, you know, the group and yourself. You know, do you have the stamina? Is it worth it? Why are you doing it? What's the purpose of it? So I think it has a function, and it's also, you know, if you think about, and we talked about this earlier, but, you know, if you think about communities, they do kind of have a lifespan. They have like these kind of moments where you might not be, you know, useful anymore as a community, or, you know, or you might kind of separate because of the need. So the idea of, you know, COVID brought us together, if you will. You could imagine that if we go back to whatever is normal after COVID, you know, we need to kind of reinvent ourselves again, because people will be maybe traveling more, you know, being at the office more, or I don't know, you know, that might change something. So I think it's good to kind of also, you know, if you don't, I mean, not kind of push things forward that have no value anymore, it makes no sense. Then it just becomes empty. So I think testing it every now and then, saying, hey, are we still, you know, valuable? Are we still building a community? Is it, you know, not, and I think that's there's nothing wrong with it. I don't want to kind of exist just because we exist, you know, right? So yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the doubt comes with, I mean, that's kind of what creativity is, right? It's an essential part of creativity is having doubt of whether you're creating something that's of value, you know, right?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So it's not like sometimes you feel like you're almost embarrassed because you have doubts about moving on, but actually it's not. It's actually that's a really good moment in the process of testing if it's still worth it or valuable. Does it still do what it's supposed to do? And I really believe that organizations should, and specifically, you know, communities like this should test themselves every now and then, and either change or stop. There's no harm in that if there's no more value. But if there is value, then yay. And I think we in those moments we also figured out, no, actually, there is value in it. So I think that's a really good way of looking at it, I think.
People are coming back from the breakout rooms. Thanks, Anna. And let's see what they have been talking about. Making stuff. Yes, I see you laughing, smiling, Martin.
Yeah, it was an amazing talk we just had. Really nice. Really good.
Right. So you have to pay your bill now, Martin, to your payment is your feedback about about the session. Tell us what did you experience?
It was, I mean, Ezekiel really had a very hosted a fantastic conversation about what we learned during the last. I mean, I haven't been in all, but the what people shared was so so beautiful and so nice to hear how this is actually a kind of a home to people, and I really think, and this is really thanks to you, all you guys. I mean, I know there's a lot of work behind the screens that we don't always see, but that is really what's created this amazing community of really supportive people, and that's really heartwarming. That I think is my takeout of the conversation. There's of course much more detail about it, but everybody shared their experiences and what they learned and how they apply things. But I think the most important thing was really the creating this safe place where we can learn together and where we can try out stuff. And that is really a very special thing that I have never really. I mean, I have never seen it somewhere else. And I think it's also something that maybe is not so easy to repeat in real life. I mean, it really fits with the whole tooling and the whole way it's set up. So I think that is a really special thing that is very important. Or it's very beautiful.
Nice. Does anybody else want to pay their bill?
Yes, Ranko Kraaienbrink. I know this guy is not sleeping yet. Come forward, please.
Yeah, I'm so honored to meet you guys here, and I woke up and I thought, yeah, let's stay a little bit longer because it's now almost 11 o'clock. I'm happy that it's summertime, right, or wintertime. What is it in the Netherlands? I don't know. I'm lost. But
summertime.
Anyway,
yeah.
What is it?
Summertime.
Summertime, right? Yeah, there's no sun, but it's summertime. But I'm really happy to meet you guys, and every time I go away and think, wow, how can I implement anything of this vibe, this techniques in this beautiful country, Indonesia? Because this morning again, I had a group of people, and technology was not helping them, and also the mindset. It's they don't turn on the camera like you guys. I don't know. This is a special vibe, and I'm happy that summertime at your side. And thank you for hosting and putting so much effort into this, bringing all these people together. Thank you. I'm grateful.
Cool. Thank you, Ranko. Any other, you all owe money for the drinks you had at your tables, but not everybody can pay at once. Who wants to pay?
Mark, I see Manuel Pimenta, and I haven't seen him for a long while.
Yes, I had to I had to leave for a while and then come back just when it's time to celebrate. And we had an awesome conversation with Ezekiel about how this all changed our perception and our way of thinking online. And for me in particular, I had the pleasure of attending the earliest sessions, and as I said, I really felt like I got an upper hand when doing all of the same things that we do here, but for work. And not only that, for Boy Scouts, because I'm a scout leader, and you can imagine working with the kids online is a challenge with teenagers. And so I really felt that the things that I learned here, and that spirit of it's okay, let's fail, it's okay to fail, it's even better if you fail, and I really felt like this made a difference. So I owe you guys a lot. So here it is. I'm paying, telling the story.
That's awesome. Hey, how about somebody from the cookbook room? I'm curious as to what you guys were cooking up. Anybody want to pay their bill for the cookbook table?
Dude, they're very shy. I'll go ahead, just putting the link again for all of you who did not have the opportunity to be there with us. Save the link and share with us one recipe, something simple and easy that you like to do at home. And if you put it on your own language, do us a favor and just write the language that you're using so that we can then use Google Translate to make the magic work. But please do add a recipe. So just keep that link for yourself. And after the session is over, go there and share a recipe with us. And then we'll just give the recipes back to everyone in a beautiful PDF format. And you'll have a lovely memory from this event.
Pedro, would you like to share your screen of the cookbook, or would you like to keep it as a surprise?
Well, I'll ask Anupa. Anupa, would you like to share? Because
Yes.
Anupa was doing all the graphic work, and I just want to also say thank to her.
You were just there, and that was enough for everybody. Thank you, Pedro.
Alessandra will upload the recipe of the cake for that we served today.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was a group effort. We had like Nachiket and Mim doing a lot of lovely visuals, and it was just a collaborative effort. And then we had some lovely recipes by the people who joined our group. And it was not only the recipes, but they also gave us like tips and memories and incidences about the recipes. So I think it's very, very valuable because it comes with memories and experiences. So please do that as well.
Yeah. And could you share the cover? It's the artwork from Nachiket, and I think it's really nice.
Woo, Nachiket!
Exactly. It's very good. Thank you guys for preparing this.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, I'm just looking at how many recipes have been collected so far. It's pretty cool. Super.
And we'll charge you guys. We want one recipe from each one of you. We'll chase you.
So our team paid the bill. Our team paid the bill. That's what I can say.
All right. Fantastic. Good. I think we have time for one more share. Does anybody else want to share what happened in one of the other rooms?
We were talking about traveling and all had a list of places, some more organized than others. And the suggestion was that when you're going to a city, you can share it in the Wednesday Web Jam if you're looking for someone to meet. So let's travel.
Yes. Where did people want to go? What was the most popular thought? Ilanka.
I think Madagascar came up.
I would have bet mother-in-laws, but it was my wrong bet. Madagascar, I'd go for that one, definitely.
So a conference in Madagascar or a meetup in Madagascar. That sounds like a great idea. Awesome, cool. Well, it sounds like everybody had fun at their tables and very good discussions. I'm super happy to hear the show must go on, and the show will go on. We will continue Wednesday Web Jam. We have a great crew of folks and always welcome other folks who want to jump in and help out. But we are nearing the top of the hour, and I think it's time to maybe preview what's coming next week, and then we'll have a little wrap up fun little thing for the birthday party. Anupa, over to you.
Let me share and let you guys see who's there, and they are with us today. So would these two people like to say something?
Ilona.
Yes. And Yuri?
Yes.
Oh.
Ilona,
Yeah,
will you
go
go
ahead.
first? Or okay.
Go ahead.
So
now you know the birthday party is over. The good times are over. So we will move to our less pleasant topic. You see the title "Pedal to Steer a Cargo," or the challenge to introduce design thinking in a large organization. So we didn't choose this title because of the current situation in the Suez Canal. No doubts about that. We will talk about our experience with challenges and obstacles we had or we still have in introducing design thinking in a very technologically and engineering-driven company. And we want to share our journey with you guys, how we dealt with these challenges and obstacles as UX coaches. And of course, we are also interested in your challenges that you have faced in your daily work. So we want to learn together that we don't make the same mistakes twice. So we would be very happy if you join us next time.
And bring your pedal.
Bring a paddle.
Bring your pedal, exactly.
Cool. Excellent. Excellent. Well, thank you. We're looking forward to that next week. Wonderful. Yun Yan, you have a last little birthday celebration thingy to share with us. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. A lot of you sent in clips and pictures, and we've got Mim, our lovely hero, who was editing and patching all the stuff together. So that is what I'm going to show. And before I do that, I thank Danny and Alexia for not only the cake, but making clear to me when we are having difficult times, it's even more important to celebrate the moments that are dearful to us. Okay, what do I have? This.
Happy birthday, Wednesday Web Jam.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Wednesday Web Jam. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Wednesday Web Jam.
Wednesday Web Jam, I wish you a very happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Wednesday Web Jam.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to all of us.
Happy birthday, Wednesday Web Jam.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Wednesday Web Jam.
Happy birthday to the Wednesday Web Jam.
Happy birthday, Wednesday Web Jam.
Congratulations, Wednesday Web Jam.
Happy birthday, Wednesday Web Jam.
Happy birthday, Wednesday Web Jam.
Happy birthday. We made it.
1 year already.
You have done it for a whole year. Yay!
We have made 1 year every Wednesday.
52 episodes, 52 web jams.
We spent a whole year failing forward.
1 year of jamming, learning, and failing together.
Thank you for the year of learning and the wonderful community that you've built.
Where people from around the world can share ideas, topics, contacts, experiences, tools, have meaningful conversations, have discussions, keep us busy, our mind and our hearts busy in this time of pandemic.
Thank you for this 1 whole year of learning, experiencing, and exploring together.
Thank you for 1 year of collaboration bliss.
I wish you grow bigger and bigger to bring more people to enjoy the activities from anywhere together.
Thank you for sticking with us as we fail forward and learn new things.
I'm so incredibly stoked that we made it a whole year.
Such a cool living lab. It's such an amazing learning community. I'm so proud to be part of it.
We did it together. There was really no other way.
What a great crew we have and what a great village we've created, and I'm so just proud of everybody.
So blessed to be a part of this great community and this awesome and special team. We've had such lovely experiences together.
I hope that you will continue to join us on Wednesdays.
Super excited to see you all in this new year with more fun, insightful discussions, and more collaboration.
Let's do a lot more in the next year.
And I look forward to the year ahead.
Keep coming and invite your friends.
Cheers.
This is actually the first time I see the clip, so Mim, thank you for all your work. Thank you.
You're very welcome. I had so much fun editing because I was just laughing the whole time and having so much fun.
That's great. It's awesome.
Yes. Okay.
So we got to close the
Time.
bar now?
Yes.
Mark,
We have to
all right,
close
everybody
the bar.
out of here. And if you're not out of here, you can stay in here because we're going to lock the doors. It's called a lock-in. It's a cool thing to happen. So you can stay backstage or stay in the bar with us. The rest of us, people might leave. But as you probably know, if you're here, you've been here before. And we will go into backstage.
Yes. How to switch off YouTube.